Hi, mastering the CAT, key qualities of 100 percentile. So let's look at what does it take to get 100 percentile. I've scored 100 percentile 6 times, so this is just a general guidance in terms of what you can do if you really want to be 100 percentile. We do have courses, one of the 100 percentile batch for those who are targeting 100 percentile. We have normal CAT full course, CAT mentorship, DR 1000, Con 1000. If you're interested in any of the courses, you can contact us. Now, first important quality that I believe in 100 percentile is ability to unlearn and relearn. What happens is we have all followed this traditional schooling methods where we have a particular way of solving sums in the school. I mean, question is given, we follow the method and we get the answer. But those methods may not be right if you want to really crack the entrance exams like CAT, where the key is to get the answer quickly, maybe without following any steps. Try to use the options, substitute values, do something as such. So in which case you need to unlearn a lot of things that you have learned and maybe learn new methods. And that becomes difficult because students normally are comfortable with their old methods and do not want to change. And because they do not want to change, the improvements are not much. I mean, they do study, but they don't improve with regards to, because aptitude exam, cracking aptitude exam requires a very different skill sets as compared to doing well in your school level. So understand, when you try new methods, what happens is that you tend to be slower. It's like you start learning a cycle or start learning a bike. In the initial fall, you will be slow because they're not used to it. Once you get used to it, you tend to become faster. This is true for any learning process. So as soon when you get used to the new methods, you tend to become faster, and that helps you. The problem, especially true for students who believe they're good. Some students believe that they're really good, and these people then find it difficult to improve because they don't want to unlearn their old methods. So if you really want to score 100 percentile, be open to unlearning and relearning. Second, ability to manage stress. So when you're going for the exam, stress management is extremely important. I mean, you need to perform under that whole pressure of the exam. And if you come under pressure, you tend to underperform. So try to modify your mindset. I mean, key to be calm in the exam is trying to modify your mindset based on the situation. The way you should have mindset during preparation should be different from the way you should have mindset at the examination hall. So you need to have a different mindset, and modifying the mindset becomes extremely important. Understand, the more relaxed you are, the better you are able to think, and the better you are able to think, the better you'll be able to solve questions. So key is trying to remain calm in the examination stress. Third is learn to leave difficult questions quickly. And a lot of people believe that scoring 100 percentile is that I need to be able to crack all the questions and all the difficult questions. True, I'm not saying no, but in the examination you cannot have an ego. There will always be, questions which you find it extremely difficult, even for 100 percentile, which he needs to learn to leave it at that point of time. It is maybe at that point when you're reading a question, it doesn't click you. Learn to leave. Maybe after you finish, you can come back to it later. So leaving difficult questions becomes extremely important. Otherwise, you end up wasting a lot of time and you may skip a few easy questions, right? And this is true for everyone. So students who are usually good tend to have an ego saying that I will not leave the question. Suppose I've done time predictions well and I have an ego saying that I'm very good at time predictions. I will solve it no matter what it is. I tend to waste a lot of time. So that ego has to go off. If you don't move off the ego, it becomes very difficult to crack. I have come under such ego before. I mean, specifically maybe logic and DI, believing that I'm extremely strong at logic, but coming across saying that logic questions came out very tough and couldn't solve it, wasting a lot of time in the exam. So it is important that you don't come under ego. Okay, you need to learn to leave difficult questions as soon as possible, right? Next, reading becomes extremely important. People normally who are avid readers tend to do well. Okay, it's very important to create good reading habit. It helps across sections. Not only helps in verbal, definitely verbal scores purely depends upon reading ability. People who tend to read a lot tend to have very high verbal scores. People who don't read tend to have low verbal scores. That's for given. Apart from that, a good reading habit will help you to understand the DILR and the con questions in an easier way, better way, and that normally helps you. So read regularly and create a good reading habit. Extremely important. Develop logical thinking. I mean, even the mathematics question in the examination tests you on logic. A lot of questions are based on thinking logically and ability to solve. Even verbal to some extent is your critical thinking as such. That's what it tests you on. So this can be done. Maybe one way is to solving puzzles or games that require thinking. Sudoku, Kakuro, Hirato are some of the puzzles that you can look at. Minesweeper, chess puzzles, and game. There's some puzzles which you can help to think differently and logically. Developing that also helps you to think better and therefore maybe do better in the examination. You can solve mathematical question logically. That would definitely help. Consistently and discipline. You need to be regular. I mean, no matter what, not giving up when you feel low. A lot of people, in every person's CAT journey, you'll have points where you will feel low. My mock scores are not coming out. Something is going on. Not giving up even when you're feeling low is important. Okay, so try to have a proper plan and see if you can follow it properly. Having consistency and discipline is important. I hope this helps. Come up with more videos that will help you with preparation. More videos for 100 percentile if you're targeting it. More video for general preparation. Do subscribe to the channel if you're planning to write CAT 25. Thank you.